If you're past 60 and assume building muscle requires pricey powders, boutique steaks, or specialty meal plans, here's some relief. You can keep more money in your pocket and still get stronger than you would with those high-ticket supplements. Here's the honest picture. Once you hit your 50s, muscle begins to slip away year by year, and by your late 70s many people notice a dramatic drop in strength. At the same time, protein keeps getting more expensive, and the fitness marketplace loves to suggest you should be spending $150 or more every month on premium products just to stay strong. The surprise is that some of the most effective muscle-building proteins are the unglamorous staples on the budget shelf. No billboards, no celebrity hype, and they perform just as well, if not better. Over the last several years, I've looked closely at why some older adults remain impressively strong while others struggle with fatigue and dependence. What I found had nothing to do with bigger budgets. In many cases, the strongest folks actually spent less. They picked protein sources their bodies could put to work more efficiently. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 affordable, protein-dense foods, each in the $2 to $3 per serving range, ranked from worth having to don't miss. You'll see why they can outperform expensive alternatives, exactly what they really cost, and the simplest ways to prepare them for maximum muscle benefits. And here's the clincher, the number one choice comes in at well under $1 per serving, think spare change, yet delivers more usable protein than powders that cost many times more. 1. Dried beans. A cooked cup of dried beans typically delivers about 13 to 17 grams of protein, and a bag often sells in the $1.30 to $1.60 per pound range. A pound cooks up to roughly 6 cups, which, if you count a half cup as a serving, gives you around 12 servings for only about 12 to 15 cents each. Modest as they look, dried beans are arguably the most budget-friendly muscle-building staple for older adults. Beans bring together several advantages at once: steady protein, slow-release carbohydrates for sustained energy, abundant fiber that nourishes the gut microbiome, and essential minerals, especially potassium, magnesium, and iron, needed for muscle contraction, recovery, and repair. That fiber also improves nutrient absorption and helps quiet the systemic, low-grade inflammation that accelerates age-related muscle loss. Their polyphenol add to this effect, creating a more favorable internal environment for maintaining and building lean tissue. Because chronic, simmering inflammation is a well-known driver of sarcopenia, this anti-inflammatory profile matters. Long-term cohort research following older adults over several years has linked regular legume intake with better lean mass, stronger functional performance, fewer fall-related hospital stays, and greater day-to-day independence. While beans aren't a complete protein on their own, your body easily completes the amino acid puzzle across the day by pairing them with grains, nuts, seeds, or small amounts of animal protein. They don't have to be eaten together in the same meal. Rotating varieties keeps flavors fresh and broadens nutrients. Pinto beans are creamy and versatile, cannellini are mild and silky, black-eyed peas cook quickly, chickpeas tend to edge others on protein per cup, and adzuki beans bring a gentle sweetness. At roughly 1 to 2 cents per gram of protein, beans outvalue most other protein sources. For the same money you'd spend on a single store-bought protein bar, a pound of dried beans can yield several times the total protein. They do take time to cook, but batch prepping and freezing portions makes them ready for busy weeks. A gentle stovetop simmer, an instant pot, or a slow cooker all work well. Mash them into spreads, toss through salads, fold into soups and stews, or plate them alongside whole grains to round out the amino acid profile. Because they soak up seasonings so readily, beans fit seamlessly into Mexican, Mediterranean, Asian, and many other cuisines. 2. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt packs roughly 18 to 22 grams of protein per cup, and a 32-ounce tub commonly sells in the $4.50 to $6 range. That works out to about $1 to $1.25 for a full cup serving, giving older adults an economical way to support strength and recovery without leaning on expensive powders. What sets it apart is its two-phase protein profile. The whey fraction is absorbed quickly, supplying amino acids right when muscles need them, while the casein fraction digests more slowly, extending delivery over several hours. For adults in their 60s and beyond, when the body can be less responsive to short bursts of protein, this combination helps keep muscle-building signals active for longer. There's also a gut health advantage. Greek yogurt naturally provides live cultures that tend to foster a healthier microbiome. A well-balanced gut is linked with better nutrient uptake and a quieter background level of inflammation, two factors that make it easier to hold on to lean tissue with age. In a university-run trial lasting about 10 weeks, older participants who incorporated Greek yogurt into their daily meals improved lower body strength and walked faster than peers who didn't include it or chose standard yogurt. Researchers pointed to the concentrated protein content and casein's prolonged amino acid release as likely reasons for the functional gains. A single 32-ounce container yields roughly 72 to 88 grams of protein in total, placing the cost near 4 to 6 cents per gram, still competitive with most budget protein sources. Beyond protein, Greek yogurt brings meaningful amounts of calcium to support bone integrity, along with B vitamins such as B12 and riboflavin that assist energy metabolism. Because sturdy bones underpin strong muscles, the calcium contribution is especially relevant for seniors. For best results, choose plain, unsweetened varieties and select the milk fat level that fits your overall diet. Whole milk and 2% both work well and can aid absorption of fat-soluble nutrients. Greek yogurt slips easily into everyday cooking. Stir it into overnight oats, spoon it over fruit and nuts, whisk it into salad dressings, fold it into pancake batter, or temper and swirl it into soups and sauces for creaminess. Its versatility makes it simple to spread protein evenly across the day, which is exactly what aging muscles tend to respond to most. 3. Eggs. A carton of a dozen large eggs typically runs about $2.40 to $3, and each egg supplies roughly 6 to 7 grams of complete protein. For older adults focused on strength, eggs are one of the most overlooked, budget-friendly choices. You get highly usable protein plus nutrients that aid muscle function and recovery, advantages isolated protein powders can't fully replicate, at only about 18 to 25 cents per egg. What makes egg protein stand out is not just how much you get, but how well your body can use it. Eggs sit at the top of protein quality scales, meaning their amino acids are efficiently absorbed, especially valuable as protein utilization tends to decline with age, making every gram matter more. Many people are surprised to learn that a substantial share of an egg's protein, along with leucine, vitamin D, and choline, is found in the yolk. In controlled trials, eating whole eggs after exercise has produced a stronger muscle-building response than consuming egg whites alone, likely because yolk nutrients enhance how the body uses the protein from the white, an effect that powders can't easily mimic. Eggs are also among the few natural foods that provide vitamin D, a nutrient tied directly to muscle performance. For seniors, better vitamin D status is consistently associated with greater strength, and the vitamin D in eggs comes packaged with fats that support absorption, something supplements may lack without a fat source. Across the dozen, you're looking at roughly 75 grams of complete protein for about 3 to 4 cents per gram, keeping eggs near the top of the value chart for muscle building. They're simple to work into daily meals. Make veggie-packed omelets or frittatas, poach eggs over whole grain toast, hard-boil a batch for quick snacks, or fold softly scrambled eggs into sautéed greens for a complete plate. Choosing the whole egg, not just the whites, matters. Large cohort and clinical data have largely eased concerns about egg intake and heart disease risk for most people, while the choline in yolks supports brain health, important for maintaining the mind-muscle connection during training and everyday movement. 4. Canned tuna. A single can of tuna, usually priced around $1, delivers roughly 21 to 23 grams of lean, complete protein in just 3 ounces. For older adults looking to strengthen muscle without straining their budget, tuna is one of the smartest and most practical choices. It offers the same level of protein quality found in costly fresh fish, but with the added benefit of a long shelf life and no cooking required. What makes tuna especially valuable is its amino acid balance. It supplies all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that directly support muscle protein synthesis, while remaining naturally low in fat and calories. For seniors aiming to add lean tissue rather than excess weight, this nutrient profile is ideal. Another advantage is its bioavailability. Tuna's protein is easily absorbed and digested, which becomes increasingly important as the body's digestive efficiency declines with age. Studies, including work from researchers at the University of Arkansas, have shown that adults over 70 utilize fish proteins more effectively than many other protein sources, with absorption rates exceeding 90%. From a cost perspective, tuna is hard to beat. At about $1 per can, the price per gram of protein comes out to under 5 cents, compared with protein powders that often run 15 to 20 cents per gram, or premium supplements that can be 10 times higher. To keep calories in check, the best option is tuna packed in water. Chunk-light tuna is usually the most affordable, while albacore has a firmer texture and slightly more protein. It's versatile too. Enjoy it straight from the can with whole grain crackers, toss it into salads, shape it into patties with eggs, or fold it into vegetable dishes for a quick, nutrient-dense meal. Health authorities, including the FDA, recommend that adults limit low-mercury fish such as light canned tuna to about 10 to 12 ounces per week. This guideline helps keep intake safe while still providing ample muscle-supporting nutrition. Alternating between tuna, sardines, and salmon not only minimizes potential mercury exposure, but also broadens the range of nutrients you get from your diet. 5. Lentils. A single cooked cup of lentils supplies around 17 to 19 grams of protein, and a full pound of dry lentils typically costs less than $1.40. While they may not have the reputation of a classic muscle food, lentils are a nutritional bargain for older adults, offering steady energy, valuable micronutrients, and protein that becomes even more critical with age. Their benefits go beyond protein quantity. Lentils provide a powerful mix of fiber, B vitamins, and iron, nutrients that directly influence muscle function and recovery. Even a mild iron shortfall can sap strength and stamina long before anemia shows up in blood work, and this is surprisingly common among seniors. By filling that gap, lentils help restore energy levels that many mistakenly attribute to just getting older. Another advantage is leucine, the amino acid that sparks the process of muscle protein synthesis. Few plant-based foods contain meaningful amounts of leucine, which makes lentils an exceptional option. While they are not technically a complete protein on their own, pairing them with whole grains, seeds, or small amounts of animal protein throughout the day ensures your body gets the full amino acid profile it needs. For seniors aiming to scale back on meat without losing ground and muscle maintenance, lentils are an ideal choice. Observational research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consumed legumes, such as lentils, showed better muscle retention and physical performance than peers who leaned heavily on animal protein. Scientists credited this to the anti-inflammatory compounds in legumes, which help create a biological environment more favorable to sustaining lean mass. Their high fiber content also plays a role by supporting a healthier gut, which improves nutrient absorption and allows the body to make better use of the protein consumed. From a cost perspective, a pound of lentils yields about 8 hearty servings, bringing the price per serving down to under 20 cents. They are also quick to prepare compared with many other legumes. Red lentils soften in 20 to 25 minutes and become creamy, making them easy to eat for those who may have dental or chewing limitations. Green and brown varieties stay firmer, delivering a meat-like bite that works beautifully in salads, stews, or grain bowls. To maximize both nutrition and taste, simmer lentils with spices known for their anti-inflammatory effects, such as turmeric, ginger, and garlic. This not only enhances flavor but also gives an extra boost to muscle support and digestive health. 6. Cottage cheese. A single cup of cottage cheese delivers around 23 to 25 grams of protein, and a 16-ounce tub often sells for about $2.40 to $2.70. Though some may view it as an old-fashioned food, cottage cheese remains one of the most reliable, cost-effective protein sources for older adults striving to build and maintain muscle. What makes it stand out is its unique protein profile. Cottage cheese is especially rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that steadily releases amino acids into the bloodstream over several hours. As the body ages, it becomes less efficient at utilizing protein, which means this extended delivery of nutrients is particularly beneficial. It's much like sipping water throughout the day instead of downing a whole glass at once. Your muscles get a steady supply without waste. Studies at McMaster University have shown that seniors who consumed casein experienced noticeable improvements in muscle size and strength. In one trial, participants who ate casein before bed benefited from overnight muscle repair and recovery thanks to the protein's gradual absorption. From a financial perspective, a 16-ounce container provides roughly 95 to 105 grams of usable protein, translating to less than 3 cents per gram. By contrast, a typical protein bar offers only about 20 grams at the same overall cost. Additional clinical work published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association found that older adults who ate cottage cheese at least 4 times weekly increased muscle mass and grip strength, while also scoring higher in bone density tests. These bone benefits likely come from the synergy between high protein and the calcium content naturally found in dairy. Choosing whole milk versions is important. The fat not only enhances flavor and satiety but also supports the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, including vitamin D, which plays a direct role in muscle function. Cottage cheese is versatile in the kitchen. Stir it into savory dishes with fresh herbs and vegetables, blend it into smoothies for added creaminess, pair it with fruit for a nutrient-dense snack, or use it as a substitute for ricotta in baked pasta dishes. This combination of affordability, digestibility, and nutritional power makes it a quiet but effective ally for seniors looking to stay strong. 7. Sardines. Canned sardines provide 23 grams of complete protein at a mere $1.25 per can. Sardines make most people cringe, but for seniors on a tight budget who wish to gain muscle, these little fish are nutritious powerhouses that are far more potent than their weight class. Sardines' protein content alone isn't what makes them so powerful. Rather, it's the completeness and quality of that protein. In addition to having all 9 of the key amino acids your body needs to create muscle, sardines are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, which lower inflammation and slow the breakdown of muscle in older adults. Because our muscles are more vulnerable to inflammatory injury as we age, and because low-grade inflammation can erode muscle tissue more quickly than it can be repaired, this combination is essential. Seniors who ate tiny fatty fish such as sardines twice a week over a 3-year period lost considerably less muscle than those who ate fish only sporadically. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers observed that muscle that would normally be destroyed by inflammatory processes and was preserved by omega-3's anti-inflammatory properties. And it's especially intriguing that those who consistently consumed sardines were able to maintain grip strength and walking speed better than those who did not, suggesting that the benefits translated into real functional gains. Sardines are a great option for those on a tight budget with the extra bonus of soft edible bones that supply calcium for bone health. Each can cost $1.25 and has the same high-quality protein as a $60 piece of salmon. Another important factor is convenience. They have a long shelf life, don't need to be cooked, and are ready to eat right out of the can. Sardines allow you to stock up when they're on sale and ensure you always have high-quality protein on hand. Unlike fresh fish that spoils easily and needs careful storage, you can mash them into avocado toast with lemon juice and herbs, add them to pasta salad for a milder flavor, mix them with scrambled eggs for a high-protein breakfast, put them on crackers with hot sauce, or blend them into a Caesar salad dressing. Consistency is crucial. Even 1 can per week offers substantial nourishment that supports muscle growth. After the age of 60, building muscle does not depend on protein powders or expensive cuts of meat, but on simple, budget-friendly foods that your body can use most effectively. Dried beans stand out as the best value for supporting muscle mass. Greek yogurt combines whey and casein to fuel your muscles day and night. Whole eggs trigger a stronger protein synthesis response than egg whites alone. Canned tuna delivers essential amino acids at an unbeatable price. Lentils supply leucine, iron, and gut-friendly fiber. Cottage cheese, rich in casein, helps overcome anabolic resistance in aging muscles. And sardines provide complete protein along with anti-inflammatory omega-3s and calcium from their edible bones. All of these foods cost less than $3 per serving, with the number 1 option coming in under 50 cents, yet they bring powerful benefits such as maintaining grip strength, walking speed, bone density, nutrient absorption, and reducing silent inflammation, the key factors that preserve independence in daily life. Starting today, rotate these 7 foods into your meals. Cook beans in large batches to freeze. Choose full-fat versions of Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. Eat whole eggs including the yolk. Go for light tuna packed in water, and add sardines to your menu at least once a week. When your gut is strong, inflammation is reduced, and amino acids are supplied steadily, your muscles will respond, without overspending. The most important thing is not perfection, but consistency. With steady habits, you'll notice more energy, faster recovery, and greater strength. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on evidence-based nutrition tips for healthy aging. Don't forget to comment below which of these foods you'll start with this week, and share this video with loved ones who want to build muscle without breaking the bank.